Many people today feel a sense of uncertainty about their jobs. They see news about companies letting people go, and they worry if their own position is secure. This feeling is, honestly, pretty understandable because the world of work is changing faster than ever before. The jobs that were safe and stable just a few years ago are now facing new pressures. It is not always about the economy or a company doing poorly. Often, it is about the very nature of the work itself evolving. This widespread change can make even the most dedicated employees feel anxious about what the future holds for their careers and their ability to provide for their families. The reasons for this massive shift are deeply connected to technology. New tools and new ways of thinking are reshaping entire industries. What used to take a team of people many days to complete can now be done by a single person with the right software in just a few hours. This is what we call technological disruption. It means that the old methods are being replaced by newer, more efficient ones. Companies are always looking for ways to be more productive and competitive. As a result, they are adopting these new technologies very quickly, which in turn changes the skills they need from their employees. This evolution is not a sign that there are fewer opportunities. In fact, it is the opposite. It is creating new kinds of jobs that we could not have imagined a decade ago. The challenge is that these new jobs require a different set of skills. They demand a new kind of thinking. People need to be able to work alongside intelligent systems and understand how to use powerful digital tools. The jobs are not disappearing, they are transforming. The key is to see this change not as a threat, but as an invitation to grow and learn new things that will make you more valuable in this new environment. Therefore, the idea of having one job for life with one set of skills is no longer realistic. We must all become lifelong learners. It is important to be aware of the changes happening in your industry and to think about how you can adapt. The ability to understand and respond to this new reality is a form of emotional intelligence. It involves managing the anxiety of change and turning it into motivation for personal and professional development. Staying informed and being proactive about your skills is the first and most important step toward building a secure and successful career in the modern world. So, what are these new skills that companies are so eager to find? At the top of the list are skills related to data. Today, businesses collect huge amounts of information every single day. They have data on customers, sales, and operations. But this data is only useful if someone knows how to understand it. This is where data science comes in. A data scientist can look at all this complex information and find patterns, trends, and important insights. They help companies make smarter decisions based on real evidence instead of just guessing. This skill has become incredibly valuable across almost every industry, from retail to healthcare. Another powerful skill that is in high demand is expertise in artificial intelligence, or AI. AI is the technology that allows machines to learn and perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. This includes things like understanding language, recognizing images, and making predictions. People with AI skills can build systems that automate repetitive tasks, create personalized customer experiences, and solve very complex problems. Companies are investing heavily in AI to become more efficient and innovative. Having employees who understand how to build or use AI tools gives a business a significant advantage over its competitors, making these skills highly sought after. Then there is the role of the full-stack developer. In the past, a person might specialize in only one part of building a website or an application. For example, they might work on the part the user sees, the front end, or the part that works behind the scenes, the back end. A full-stack developer, however, understands how to build and manage the entire project from start to finish. They have a complete view of the technology. This makes them incredibly versatile and efficient. Companies value them because they can handle many different tasks and see how all the pieces of a project fit together. These skills, data science, AI, and full-stack development, are just a few examples of what is now required. They all share a common theme. They involve working with technology to solve problems in a smarter way. They require a mix of technical knowledge, problem-solving ability, and creativity. These are not just buzzwords. They represent the real practical abilities that employers are actively searching for right now. Possessing one or more of these skills can instantly make a person a much more attractive candidate in the job market and open doors to exciting and well-paying career opportunities. What happens to those who do not adapt to this new reality? The consequences can be quite serious. When job requirements change but a person's skills do not, a skills gap is created. This means that what the employee can do no longer matches what the company needs them to do. In this situation, the employee becomes less effective in their role. Their daily tasks might become more difficult, or they may find that their contributions are no longer as valuable as they once were. This can lead to feelings of frustration and a sense of being left behind by their colleagues and their industry. This skills gap does not just affect an individual's performance, it directly threatens their job security. When a company needs to become more efficient or adopt a new technology, it will look for people who already have the necessary skills. If a current employee cannot or will not learn these new skills, the company may decide it is easier to hire someone new who can. This is a difficult business decision, but it is a common one. The employee who has not kept up with the times is at a high risk of being considered redundant and may be among the first to be let go during a company restructuring or downsizing. Even if a person manages to keep their job, a lack of modern skills can severely limit their career growth. They may be passed over for promotions and exciting new projects. These opportunities will likely go to colleagues who have shown an initiative to learn and apply new technologies. Without upskilling, a person's career can stagnate. They might find themselves stuck in the same role for years, with no increase in responsibility or salary, while the world around them continues to move forward. This can be very demoralizing and can damage a person's long-term professional prospects and earning potential. Ultimately, the cost of standing still is a loss of control over one's own career. By not actively learning and growing, a person puts their professional fate in the hands of others, their employer, the economy, and the pace of technology. They become reactive instead of proactive. This passive approach leads to increased stress, uncertainty, and a constant fear of being replaced. In today's dynamic job market, the decision not to learn is, in itself, a career-limiting choice. It is a choice that makes a person vulnerable in a world that rewards adaptability and continuous improvement. Fortunately, you do not have to face this challenge alone. There are new tools designed specifically to help people navigate this changing landscape. One such solution is a company called Skillofy AI. This platform understands that learning new, complex skills can feel overwhelming. It was created to make the process simple, accessible, and effective for everyone, regardless of their starting point. Skillofy AI is not just another online course library. It is an intelligent learning partner that guides you on your path to acquiring the skills that are in high demand right now, like data science, AI, and full-stack development. Skillofy AI helps people by providing a clear and personalized learning journey. When you start, the platform can help you identify which skills are most relevant to your career goals. It then creates a custom learning plan with easy-to-follow modules. Instead of just watching long videos, you get to learn by doing. Skillofy AI offers interactive exercises, real-world projects, and simulations that let you practice your new skills in a safe environment. This hands-on approach ensures that you are not just memorizing information, but truly understanding how to apply it to solve actual business problems. One of the best features of Skillofy AI is how it helps you use your new skills at your current job. The platform has tools that can analyze a task you are working on and suggest how you could apply data analysis or AI to do it better. It acts like a personal coach, giving you tips and guidance so you can immediately demonstrate your new value to your employer. This practical application is crucial. It bridges the gap between learning a skill and using it to make a real impact, which helps you build confidence and prove your worth within your company. The message for today's professional is clear. Continuous learning is no longer optional. It is essential for survival and success. The world will not stop changing, so we cannot stop learning. Taking control of your professional development is the most powerful move you can make for your career. By embracing platforms like Skillofy AI and committing to upskilling, You can turn the anxiety of change into an opportunity for growth. You can transform yourself from someone who fears being left behind into someone who leads the way, secure in your skills and ready for the future.